one of the things that is like real big in hip hop history that I kind of feel doesn't really get talked about enough, man, and that's the tunnel.
I say that also too. That's like Studio 54. The tunnel was that for hip hop, 100% hands down. Um, Once again, it was just one of them golden eras. Like you had to be there to really be there. You know what I mean? Like I can't explain it. One of the most exciting times in my life. Coming up since a teenager. The first time I've been in the tunnel, I was 16. I may have been 94, 93, something like that. I remember my man Dieter, big hustler from the block, he would take us all to the tunnel and shit like that. And shit, that opened my eyes to a whole new world. Going to school the next morning and shit like that. Just leaving from seeing Mike Tyson and all these type of people, and then I stuck at it, and then we became artists, start going down there. But some of the most incredible nights of my life I had in the tunnel. Word.
What's your like craziest story or thing that happened to you in the tunnel?
It's so many. I can remember Snoop and Dr. Dre performing upwards of an hour and a half. Man. Remember Snoop and Dr. Dre, they crip, and at this time, it's heavy blood. It's blood. It's heavy blood. This might be 96. This thing started in 93. The tunnel was wall-to-wall bloods. So as they performing all that chronic shit that we all love, they see a bunch of bloods going crazy. And the bloods, is, as a term of endearment, they start throwing the flags on the stage. And Snoop get a little bit nervous, you dig? And not to say maybe he wasn't nervous, but from the looks of things, there wasn't nothing they could do about it with 1,000 bloods throwing rags on the stage and shit like that in the tunnel. Like it just was that crazy. And then he's like, yo, we out here on love and respect. He's like, we showing you love. Yo, Blood's like, what we doing? We showing you love. Word up. And then they continue to perform for them. That shit was a dope ass night. I'd never forget that shit. Word. I had the Flintstone iceberg on, orange joint. You did? I think I took that from Cam too, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been his shit I took out the house.
Damn. Okay. So it looked like it was gonna get wild for him, but it was really just
Just
everybody
love.
showing love.
Just love. But the tunnel was dope, man. Just a hell of a everything about the tunnel, you know what I mean? And it showed who you are from the moment you walk in, your status. You dig? If you was waiting on the line, you know you was regular. If you got to park your car on the block of the tunnel, you know you was ill. You had the express line on the side and shit like that. I remember named Meach used to had a line on the side. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to Chris Lighty, man, RP and things like that, man. Yeah, I've been going to tunnel since those days when they cracked that bitch open. Peter Gation, head of security. I used to have under so much pressure. I used to come down there and be like 80 bloods, literally. They'd be begging me to bring in 10 at a time. Please. Yeah, it was a great time. Young, dumb, ignorant, and having fun. Word. Definitely a great time.
Now, how easy was it to sneak, weapons
Nothing.
in there?
Couldn't
From
nothing.
what
You
I
had to be that. They were searching your socks. They was making you take your shoes off, everything. If you wasn't about nothing, you wasn't getting in with nothing. It wasn't touching me. I walked in there with a box of Dutch Masters, hammer under the Dutch Masters. You heard? 100 razors. You dig? Then he was going to the store to get 100 razors for they walking that shit. That shit was a battleground too. Nasty. You had to be. I remember going in there and God bless the homie Nut backed out 2 guns on us. Word. 2 of them. Boop boop. What's up? Ever since then, I knew that we was in a different game, and we had to be, word, show me some shit. Had the Tupac vest on Versace shit, bald headed. Shout out to Brooklyn. He put this shit up like, man, y'all all right, bro? Y'all don't know who I am? Cause we trying to ask, hey, bro, a question and shit like that. Word up. Shout out to Deuce too. He home, saved my life that night in the tunnel. Word, he had two hammers on him too. I'm in there like, oh, shit is like the Western. Like, everybody got 2 guns on them? All right, bet. You heard, bet. We know what we gotta do next week because everybody got 2 guns on them. Like, what's going on? Word, so this type of shit going on in them tunnel. And keep in mind, you got models in there, you got rappers in there, you got bad bitches in there, you got gangbangers in there, you got every specimen of you is in there. Crazy. I'm talking about real models, GQ models, the 6 foot, like, or See Mike Tyson walk through that shit, separate the whole club. Silk shirt, nothing but ice on. Nobody looked at him twice. Nobody even touched his silk shirt. I'm looking at my man James like, yo, nobody touching this. That shit is just party. He's just walking through it. I'm like, oh, Mike. Word, you got me thinking about the tunnel. That's a good question. I like that question. Tunnel was a fun time for me. Word.
Damn, so Mike had everybody scared going through there.
Yeah, that was when Mike was in his, I was in the real Mike. This is 95. You heard? Mike, this was 95. Are you shitting me? Nigga, Mike had knocked the whole club head off in 95.
Yeah, damn. How did the club treat Mike when he was there?
I mean, I don't know about that. I'm a fan. I'm 16, 17. Just told you, I'm in high school watching this shit, nigga. I'm going to school tomorrow like a fan. Like, I was in there with Mike. I said, this guy was a rap fanatic. You heard? From the projects, all we do is hustle. We get next to the rappers. I'm a real fan. This when rappers were real superheroes, like grown men. Like what? I'm 17. Rap music was my life. Everything. Source magazine, everything. That's all I knew about. We was in there like real fans and trying to be cool at the same time. And go to school the next day and talk about it.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.